Hello everyone and welcome to Harv's World for the next episode of Off the Grid. I'm just getting started this morning. Oh, don't mind that. I'm going to look in on my chickens real quick. They're doing very well. Actually, they're reproducing pretty quickly. We had a dozen. Now I think I'm up to about 20. They're really laying and hatching, if you will. Big day. Very big day. A lot going on. A lot I want to get accomplished. You can see I've got my plow and my cultivator all hooked up together. Gonna try to get a little bit of something done down at the home plots. Actually there's a lot that needs to get done down there, pending the fact that I can even get them zoned properly to sell them. We'll see. I haven't heard anything back about that yet. With a little bit of luck, the Nelsons will be amenable to trading a little bit of favor. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that sorts itself out. Even if they don't, I've always got an ace up my sleeve. I'm always scheming, always planning. Scheming's probably the wrong word. I'm not really that kind of person. But, you know, you have to think ahead. You have to say, well, if this doesn't work, how am I going to manage this? And that's what I've been doing. Now, I do have a big delivery coming in today. I'm waiting to hear from the driver. He's supposed to let me know when he's getting close so I can meet him down up at the North Bridge, I should say. Oh, here I am already. I've got a lot of equipment to get out of the way. A lot of equipment to get out of the way. So, what I intend to accomplish down here, I always said that there needs to be some kind of access road, a frontage road that that separates from the main road getting back into these home plots. And so I'm going to try to get that put in today, but that means I need to get at least some of the stumps out of the way because, well, there are plenty of stumps that are in the way at the moment. And I might need to rethink my strategy down here because the land... Man, this thing is just squirrely. This is the reason I don't really use this thing very much, is the squirreliness factor of it makes it extremely challenging. It has been helpful down here, though, for the very reason I'll show you in here in just a second. But the land isn't really making itself terribly conducive to move beyond my fourth home plot. I might need to push it in a different direction. I still want to get 6 of them in, though. And I think that's all the logs I want to get out of here. Come on, loggies. Now it helps if I drive in the right direction. And you can see down here I've got another load of logs loaded up and ready to truck again. It just depends on when Pierre can take some time off from working with Hugo to get that run. He's plenty happy with what's been going on. I've been paying him $2,000 a trip. So he's got no complaints there. He's making plenty of cash every run. That still leaves me with about $35,000. So off of each load of lumber or timber. I always get lumber and timber confused. It's the nature of Harv. Slinging words back and forth. Which... Is it this side? It's hard to tell. Hey, that works. Maybe it's both sides. No, it's definitely this side. And there we go. So, you know, I've always said I wanted to put in a kind of frontage road to access these home spaces. You can see there's my 4th right there. I'm not going to do all the stumps right now. I just want to clear what I'm going to clear to put my road in. so they don't break my plow. Although the nice thing about what I've got set up on the back is before I used to have to plow through and then come back and smooth it with a cultivator, and then at some point come back in and put some gravel down, that kind of thing. Well, this time I should be able to plow and smooth at the same time if everything works and plays well together. We're going to find out. Actually, the stump grinder, now that we got the Ford settled out, or squared away so that it would run properly, that fuel filter problem was not helping. But hopefully this stump grinder will kind of act as a nice little counterbalance or a counterweight on the front of this. We all set? Okay, I think that's going to do us. Very nice indeed. So, as you can see, we're getting into hilly territory here. What I might have to do is cut off from this home plot, run up this hill on my frontage road, about like so, and then see how the land opens up back there. I need to do a little bit of surveying to find out exactly. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, that's some steep hill action right through here. I don't know. We'll see how this sorts itself out. But I'm actually just going to go ahead and start my road right here, because it definitely looks like that's where I need to go. Oh, no, Harv, don't get ahead of yourself, because that's not road there. Actually, you know what I might need to do is have a separate. This hill could end up being a divider. The road would dead end back here, actually, and then maybe cut back into the main road, swing around. Yeah, I'll sort that out. I think now that I've been able to survey that a little bit better, I have a better idea of what I need to do. So let me get my equipment unfolded here. I'm going to drop this bad boy down. Make sure my stump grinder is nicely raised. And away we go. And this should just plow out a nice smooth road. Yeah, look at that. So the plow is ripping the soil, and then the cultivator is coming right back in behind and smoothing it. And this is going to be my road right through here. And this is the reason I wanted to go ahead and get this road laid in, because I wasn't completely sure exactly how these home plots were going to end up laying out. And this will give me a better idea, or at least give me a track to follow as I'm cutting my trees. Oh, hey, I think that's my driver. I think that's the guy I've been waiting for. Hang on a second. Hello. Oh, good. Yeah, if you get there before me, just open that first gate and get set up, and I will be there to unload you very, very shortly. It won't take me too terribly long. Alright, sounds good. See you in a minute. Yep, that was definitely my delivery, so I need to wrap this up and get out of here very, very quickly. Okay, yep, there he is. There he is. Very good. Very, very, very good. Okay, let's get him unstrapped. About like so. Didn't really want to jump up on that trailer. But we do what we got to do. While I'm here, I might as well grab my stuff. Get it off this trailer. Put it in place, or at least put it in a place where I can do a little something with it. Yeah, that'll do. That will do, I think. I hope that's out of the way enough. Of course, I've just wedged myself in here. Hey, we're back to Austin Powers. Outstanding. I told you I had a plan. Let's see if I can get this off without burying myself. Now this did cost me, about $15,000 to bring in all of this timber, but luckily I'm going to do most of the work myself, so we'll lift that up. And I did get an earlier delivery. Some equipment that I'm going to need to make this happen also, which is, the point of the chest right here. There we go. It's going to take quite a bit of timber, I have to admit, but in the end, this is going to be a much, much nicer farm market than it was before. Much nicer. You'll see what I'm talking about. I hope this is enough. If it's not, it's not. But hey, I think it will. That's just me though. Let me send this driver on his way. Okay, there he goes. See you, buddy. Thanks for the delivery. Okay, so just looking around. A few little fences to patch up here. And then a whole bunch of other work to get done. So I think I'll start by patching the fences. And there we go. One brand spanking new, well, almost, but one brand spanking new farmer's market. This is still going to be my hay and straw shed. I need to get some bales made and brought down here. I've got several. I figured greenhouses was a better way to go. Having loose product like I had before, it worked for a while, but I really thought that maybe a little something more upscale that people could come into and pick what they want, that might be a little bit better. Plus it stays fresher longer. So what I've got here, I believe, but I need to get them, well, let's make that a surprise. As I load these up with water and such, they'll start growing. And I'll bring in a little bit every day. Not much, but a little bit. Enough to keep me going anyway. I don't know. I think it looks pretty darn good. And I need to get a mower in here. I lost my mower. I don't know what happened to that either. It kind of got blown by the wayside while I was away. I also need to, I think I could still get in from that end. Maybe try to find some kind of equipment shelter. The one I had to come down. It was just not going to work. So I'll have to sort that out still. I did put a little bit of fencing in here. I'm undecided as to whether I want to finish it or not and just fence back the whole thing. It kind of makes sense to me, but, I value my privacy. And getting down on this end, it was just a little bit too easy to get up into this drive. So I kind of was trying to prohibit people from being able to do that. Although, yeah, that's pretty well blocked off. One more piece of fence right there, maybe. We'll see. I don't see anybody. I mean, it's not like I'd lock these gates or anything, but still. You know, that type of thing was built to keep honest people honest. So, anyway, I think things have come along quite nicely here. I really, really do. I need to grab my water trailer, and I need to go over and see Hugo, because Hugo's going to provide me with the manure that I need. God knows, with all those animals, he's got plenty of it. I think I'll move this thing out, just get it out of the way. Move it over toward the farm all. Would be nice if this equipment would just fit in one of these sheds. I don't see that happening though. Should I even try? Oh, what the heck. This would be great if this slipped right in there. I don't think it's going to, but let's see. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, maybe. I'll bet if anything it's too long. Oh, you know, I never realized this had a taper on it. Yeah, it's too long. I could put the forks in a different shed. I could do that. Oh, in for a penny, in for a pound. That's not gonna work. It doesn't like the front of the, oh, there we go. Now it'll work. It's snug. It is snug. I need to get down here with the pressure washer and clean this stuff up too. Now I'm just trying to force it, getting in a hurry. There we go. Look at that. I can't get out or anything, but it's gonna mess with me as I try to get out of this thing. Nope. Well, you know, sometimes you have to try those goofy things just to see if they work. We almost got there. Almost. Ah, well. Life goes on. I'll deal with that later. Right now, I want to get the rest of this farm market up. I don't know what's happening there, but okay. Right now, it's time to move stuff back up to the homestead and think about, well, it's a little bit late, so it'll probably have to be I am a little bit out of control. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. That's all. That's the only excuse I have for myself right now. It's been an exceedingly long day getting this all put together. I'm just gonna trash everything, crush everything, bounce everything all over creation, and make a complete fool out of myself. I think there's a better word for that, but we're gonna stick with fool. I can live with fool. Anyway, well, we'll see. There's a lot to get done yet, but man, it's close. It's very, very close. We're gonna get there, though. One more step toward rebuilding, and that makes me a very, very happy man. Rebuilding has, well, it's kind of been my first goal. My big goal, however, is still going to be the sawmill. You're going to keep hearing about that until it happens, because it's going to happen one way or another. One way or another, it's going to happen, and if things don't work out, then they don't work out. But there's always another solution that can be found. I mean, let me put it to you this way. It is going to work out. Yes. I will find a way. Well, you're never going to believe who I got a call from. I got a call from the Nelsons, and they have invited me to dinner. So I took some time, I got cleaned up, because obviously I was a hot, sweaty mess. And I grabbed the water trailer since it was going to need to come down here anyway. They said they wanted to thank me for my donation and to talk about my request. So I said, sure, I'll be happy to. See how that sorts itself out. This should be interesting. Should be very interesting. Get my gate closed back up. There we go. Now they said if I take the first left past the courthouse and then the first right past the church, that should get me to their place. And I should look for the house with the big deer statue in front of it. Or big deer sculpture, I should say. So let's go find the Nelsons, shall we? Yes. Yes, I believe we shall. Okay. So the first left past the courthouse. And let's see, that's the drive into the church. So it would be this street. And I'm looking for the... There's a horse sculpture. There's a deer sculpture. This must be the place. I'll just pull over here and park. I hope that works. They said 7 o'clock, but I'm a firm believer in being early. Ooh. No wonder this guy's in charge. Look at all that money. Wow. I'm feeling slightly, nah, I'm not going there. Let's go see what they have to say. Well, after a very long discussion, and they were telling me how grateful they are for the cotton, they pretty much said, forget about it. Which is remarkably uncool, in my opinion. They're not going to approve my request for a zoning change, so... Huh. Well, I still don't mind giving them the... Well, I still don't mind giving them the cotton. That's fine by me. You know, I was being generous, helpful, that sort of thing. And that's all well and good. But I'll have to come up with a different solution. That's going to mean a call to my attorney and my real estate agent, both of them. Because like I said, I've always got a plan. And one way or another, this plan is going to happen. And I have got another idea that I can pursue that will totally bypass these people. Anyway, that's for tomorrow. See you then. Well, I am up and at it bright and early this morning. Down here at Hugo's place, and I paid him about, I don't know, $300 for a massive amount of manure, 36,000 liters, to get into my greenhouses. And don't let me forget I need to call my attorney today. Oh, this is going to be a slow slog through this. The Ford can handle it. The Ford's tougher than it looks. It's just going to be slow. Steep hill here. Very steep hill. I think I might need to wait on the front of this. Maybe that's the problem. Because those front tires seem to be spinning a little bit and not maintaining much in the way of control. There we go. Man, I haven't been down through this way in quite some time. Oh yeah, we've got this lovely new power plant that they've put in. Because, you know, they need all the electricity they can get for their gadgets and gizmos and devices and such. Whatever you call them. Yeah, you're never going to believe this. Well, you will because you can see it, but I just got a warning for coming through town with a tractor loaded with manure. Thank you, officer. Thank you so much. Yeah, things just keep getting better over on this side of the world. So very much better. I wonder. Is anybody looking? Oh, sorry. Accidental spill. Oops. I couldn't resist. I could not resist. Giving me a ticket. Or a warning anyway. Not a ticket, but a warning. Good Lord. Things with these people across the lake just keep getting better and better and better. Oh, come on, little Ford. And that's what I get for stopping on the hill. Now I've got to back down and get a running start. I think I might have to haul smaller loads at a time. And apparently I'm going to have to use the south gate, or the south bridge, and not this one. Come on, Ford. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. You're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. Little tractor that could, by God. Oh, what an eventful couple of days. Well, we got a lot done. At this point, I'm going to keep working on these greenhouses, see if I can't get them to grow something here. Probably look into my apple trees too and see if I can't revive them a little bit. And in no time, this farmer's market will be open again, bigger and better than ever before. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Off the Grid. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. As always, I very much appreciate you coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.